Hello and welcome to the season premiere of Point Blank. We are back with a brand new season, a brand new set, and a whole lot of gossip. I'm your host, Riley Mannion, joined by my beautiful co-hosts, Claire Krantz and Danielle Glendenning. Welcome, ladies.
Hi. Oh my gosh, so excited to be back.
Me too.
I'm so excited to be part of the show.
I'm so excited that you wanted to join. I've been had my eye on you as somebody who's can come on, talk about entertainment, gossip, all that good stuff.
I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Yes, and then obviously glad to have you back.
Yes, so excited. I can't wait for this season. So many new things coming.
I know.
It's great.
I can't wait. Well, let's get right into it. Enough of the chit chat. We're going to start things off with my favorite TV show, Big Brother. It's been going on all summer. Big Brother premiered this past June, and we are now down to the final 6. Danielle, Claire, have you guys been watching?
Yes, of course.
So I don't watch it every week, but I've watched it sporadically, so I do know what's going on.
Okay, so the first thing I want to touch on is the cookout. This alliance is something that we've never seen before in Big Brother. I think it is sweeping the game. I've never seen all 6 members of an alliance make it to final 6 before. And the message that they have behind it with getting all people of color into the final 6, I think is incredible. So what do you guys think of that?
I think it is one of the best alliances in Big Brother history, if not the best.
Yeah.
How do you get through that much of the game completely unnoticed?
Yep.
People were like, oh, so weird, this, and this. Literally alluding to the exact alliance, and would be like, it's nothing.
They just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah.
And it's unheard of for an alliance to make it that far in the game with everyone still being
No
Everyone,
disturbances.
Yeah.
It was I don't even think there was a single week where I was like, this person might go home.
No, they've played a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's, even if they were on the block, they were put up by somebody from the cookout as okay, we're going to disguise it by doing this.
Right.
They were never in jeopardy. So now that
smart.
it's the final 6, the 6 of them are left, they kind of have to all start going against each other now and start really playing that personal game. Some people look at it differently than other people. You have somebody like Tiffany who has kind of been playing a personal game since maybe jury, right before jury. And then you have people like Azah, who wants to take Cookout to final 2 and wants to focus on the alliance before focusing on herself. So what do you guys think of the difference of that gameplay and when to focus on personal with an alliance like this?
Well, okay. It's hard because that alliance, the reason that it wasn't personal was because there was a greater motive. There was a greater, what's the word? A greater goal.
Like a mission.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was very important to them. They all expressed that. Even Tiffany, who was playing a personal game, said to Claire, this is something bigger.
Yeah.
That is so important to me. So there's that aspect. And I think that's why people weren't playing a personal game.
Yeah.
But if you look at the season, there's someone like Azah or Xavier who straight out said, I'm not playing selfishly. But Tiffany is also one of the best players I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she could somehow manage, I can't even fathom managing doing the selfish game, if you will, and still being true to your alliance the whole time somehow.
Playing a clean game.
Yeah, it boggles my mind.
And she kind of got into a little debacle with the cookout when she won HOH, when everyone was like, okay, the only person that can't win is Tiffany because then she would have to put up her ally, and it just didn't make sense for the alliance. But Tiffany wanted her ally to be the last one outside of the alliance in the game. So she was like, I'm going to win this one. Things happened with the cookout. It kind of got heated. They all kind of started to turn against Tiffany, but again, they didn't really break that alliance. And then when it came down to it, when Alyssa won the power of veto, she had no choice but to put Claire up, who was her ally. And so everyone's so mad at her for taking this personal decision, but at the end of the day, she made that decision for the cookout. So they still were mad at her, which, I could see why, but also it's not like she put another member of the cookout up. So I think that they kind of took that one a little bit out of hand. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I think they were definitely mad because when Tiffany won, they knew they wanted Claire out.
Yeah.
They wanted Claire out first, and they were like, she's gonna try and keep her. And the problem is that when you keep someone, there's a chance they win next week.
Right.
There's a chance Claire wins, takes out someone from the cookout.
Yeah.
And basically what Tiffany's saying there is hey, I wouldn't be mad if Claire won. and then she's throwing away the cookout. So I think that was the one time where it was like, okay, this selfish game might jeopardize cookout making final six.
Right.
Even though at the end of it, like when it all came down to how it did, I think she was like, this, like, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Like, I think she was like, I shouldn't have played this game. First of all, she had to send Claire home. It was emotional. Like, I almost cried. Like, it was like, wow, this is
really
powerful.
emotional. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. And Danielle, I know you kind of have your eye on somebody who you think might win the game. What are you thinking?
Yeah, so I think Xavier
Yeah.
is playing an amazing game. He's kind of the underdog.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think people really underestimate him sometimes.
Yeah.
But I really think that he's playing the best game in the house.
Yeah, and I think people are now starting to realize, especially with what Claire said when she got evicted and Tiffany's kind of planting some seeds, he is purposefully throwing these competitions because he
Right.
is a bigger guy, he has muscles, like he looks like somebody who would be a threat. So he's like, I need to tone this down, let me throw these
Dial it
competitions.
back a little bit.
But now, how fast he did that puzzle, I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I was
I looked and I was
mind-blown.
like,
That was
wait,
insane.
no
Yeah.
way.
People
I
had
didn't
like
think
two
it was
pieces
possible.
on and he was done. And so it's that when people are starting to see that and seeing how good he is with
Right.
different
Yeah.
people, then I think they're going to start to realize, okay, we need to get him out.
Yeah, it's one of the only times that somebody throwing, like when you throw a certain amount of comms, you're like, all right, what are you gonna say at the end of the game?
Yeah.
He comes out, does that veto, and I'm like, okay, maybe he threw comms, but maybe there was an actual reason, and maybe this is the one time that he can
There's
say,
definitely a reason
throwing
behind
comms,
it.
look what I can do if I didn't, and
Yeah.
look at how you would have targeted me.
I agree. So rapid fire before we kind of move on, but not really. Who are our picks to win? I know you have Xavier.
Yes.
Who do you have?
I don't know. It's hard. Okay. I'm gonna say Xavier.
Xavier?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it and say that.
Okay, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be quirky. I'm going with Hannah.
Oh,
I think
I want her to win.
I want
don't
her to
know
win.
that she will.
She's 21. She's a college student. She's young.
Yes.
She's smart. She has a really good
So
social
smart.
game. She has won competitions. I think she is really underrated. And if she can make it to Final 3, win that final HOH, she's smart enough to cut somebody like Xavier and bring like Big D, bring Azza. She could beat Kyland.
Yeah.
I think she could beat anybody as long as she cuts Xavier.
Yeah.
So I think she's smart enough to do that. So I'm pulling for Hannah.
I hope you're right. I don't know if you
I
will
don't
be right.
want her to cut Xavier because
Yeah.
he's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll find out. But kind of moving on, also announced recently by CBS, Celebrity Big Brother makes its long-awaited return this winter.
Yay.
I
Yay, I
have
can't
been
wait to watch.
waiting for
So
this.
excited.
I think
I'm so excited.
I think it's been like 2 years, 3 years since the last
yeah,
one.
two, I think. Like
Yeah.
right, was it right before quarantine winter?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was something
Somewhere
like
around
right
there.
before quarantine hit.
And when they announced that it wasn't coming back, I was so mad because I like need a reality show to watch like every season. Like
I know.
once Big Brother's over,
Yes.
Survivor starts, Dancing with the Stars starts, The Bachelor, like it's
Yeah.
so with the winter comes and I'm like, okay, time for Celebrity Big Brother, and they're like
We're not doing
crickets. I'm like,
Canceled.
hello, where is it?
it. I need my show.
Yeah,
What am I
like
gonna
do
do?
this for me. But so it's coming back this winter. They didn't
heard
announce
your
it.
prayers.
Yeah, literally. I was like, come on, bring it
They
back.
got my letter.
The Big Brother gods really heard me. But they didn't announce a cast yet. They don't have a date yet.
know.
Do you have any celebrities or public figures that you want to see on the show?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is hard. It's, you know why it's hard is because obviously these big time celebrities aren't going to be on it. Like who is it? It was Ross, Tamar
Matthews,
Braxton,
yeah.
like who else was on the first one?
The first one, Omarosa was on there.
Omarosa was on there.
Just like kind of older, like Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls. He was
Yeah.
in there. So people who had their time, but they're kind of, you know,
Oh,
Okay, that makes me think a little differently about
Yeah.
who I might choose.
yeah.
I guess with Dancing with the Stars this wouldn't happen, but in some season I could see them bringing on Olivia Jade.
Really?
Yeah, I think like she would be like the younger, like people know her sort of thing. But again, like she's doing this other show.
Right.
So I don't know. I think they overlap.
Yeah.
So I don't think that would happen. But I could see her being someone that's on it. I think they need like maybe like more like Did they have any social media influencers on it the first season?
No.
That would be
That's what I think they
interesting.
need.
I was
Who do
hoping
you
somebody
think?
would bring that up. Don't cancel me. Don't come for me.
I see it in your face.
Trisha Paytas on
Oh,
Celebrity
she
Big
would
Brother.
be good.
She was on Celebrity Big
Oh
Brother
my
in the
gosh.
UK.
Really?
She self-evicted, broke down
surprised.
in the diary room every single
Oh
day.
my gosh.
Anything less?
She is a changed woman. Okay, she went through. She has a husband or fiance.
Fiance.
She matured. She,
I can read it in your face that you're not sure if what you're saying will be taken well.
yeah, she could
so
make great
controversial.
TV.
Yeah.
She'll make great
She
TV.
does make great TV.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dave Portnoy. I would love.
Oh
to
my
see
God,
him.
that's a good
Oh.
one.
I don't like. He might be too big to go
Yeah.
on there, but I also think Lindsay Lohan might be fun.
Her
to
mom was
watch.
on there.
Was she?
Yeah. That would be cool.
I
That
think
could be
she
like
would
a
be
kind of
good.
story. Yeah. I think like kind of going off of Dave Portnoy, she's big too, but Alex Cooper, she has an audience, so they could pull her in.
People would love to watch her.
I just think if they get somebody from like different aspects of Hollywood, then it'll bring in like different audiences and really
Yeah.
kind of push it. But I think a social media influencer, Trisha Paytas, Tana Mojo,
Yeah.
you know,
Tana,
somebody
she
like
would
that.
Shake things up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll have to wait and see for the premiere of that. But this past Sunday was the 2021 MTV Music Video Awards.
Yes.
Some award winners were expected, but others were slightly more controversial. For me, the controversial one was Justin Bieber winning Artist of the
Yeah.
Year. I like Justin Bieber. I think his songs are good. I have nothing against him.
Yeah.
He did not deserve to win Artist of the Year.
It was
Do
like
either of
what,
you
like
disagree?
Peaches was like the biggest.
Peaches, Stay.
No,
I don't even remember the name of his album.
I don't.
Oh, I
'cause
don't remember the name
I don't
of his
remember
album.
either.
I just remember it's a green background.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember,
can
like,
picture
isn't
it.
He like leaning. There's like a figure.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But I did not think he deserved to win
No.
Artist of the Year.
I don't think so.
Who do you think should have won?
See, that's a hard one because I think Olivia Rodrigo won Best New Artist.
Yes.
And I think
Okay.
that was
Well
very
deserved.
rightfully
Yes.
deserved.
Well deserved.
I think she was the biggest artist of the year, but because she was new, it kind of fits into that category. I like Taylor Swift. I'm not like head over heels for her. She came out with like 2 or 3 albums this year, didn't
Yeah.
she? She came out with the Cardigan album, just like whatever those 2 were, back to back. And she was working. And then you have people like Megan Thee Stallion or Doja Cat or
Yeah.
That's who I was gonna say. Doja
Yeah.
Cat really killed it this year.
Yeah.
With a lot of like top chart songs.
Uh-huh.
I think she deserved to win.
yeah. And of course, my bias comes in here. Ariana Grande, Positions album, like.
An amazing album.
She also had a documentary come out.
Yes.
I think it's because these artists who kind of not broke out, but like had their albums debut and have these things happen to them, happened at the beginning of the year. Where Justin Bieber kind of was like sporadic, like this song came out in March, this song came out in August.
Right.
So he was kind of
That's
spread
true.
throughout the year. So I think that's why he won. But I think other artists did more and their songs and their albums were just better.
Even when you just said that, like Ariana Grande, her Netflix documentary, like I don't picture that being this year.
Yeah.
Like to me, I'm like, wait, I thought I watched that 2 years ago.
Was that
Right.
this year?
Yeah, so, but like that was a big thing, and like I watched it multiple times. Like it was
Me
good.
too. I just
Yeah.
like watching her perform.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like the fact that she had these multiple projects revolving around her music is like that says something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So what did you guys think of some of the other winners? We had, like I said, Olivia Rodrigo covered that one. Lil Nas X won Best Music Video of the Year with Montero.
Okay.
I think that was well deserved.
I think that was very well deserved.
was
but
well
that was a
deserved.
scandal. That
Yeah.
music video was a hot
Yeah,
topic.
and there
It
was a
was.
performance.
He did
He
perform
did
it too.
perform a little like it was. I don't think it was the full song, was it? It was just like a literal minute snippet of
the
it.
song.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
like barely, because
Like
he
20
performed
seconds, maybe.
Industry Baby with
Yes.
Jack Harlow
Right.
and then went right into Montero.
Yeah, and it was like this scandalous like little scene, and then the song was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
it
think
was
he-
like
A lot of
can't do too much to get
controversy
the
surrounding it.
big T on Facebook. Like,
Yeah.
it was like just enough to make people mad, but not enough for it to be the talk of the night.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to perform Industry Baby, but he was like, my song is already a controversy. It won Best Music Video.
Yeah.
And also with songs like I forgot the show, but when Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion performed WAP, they got so much heat from the dancing and like being sensual and like
Yes.
showing their bodies. They got so much heat. So he comes on and he was wearing just his underwear and doing like sexual dances,
Right.
but nobody was really talking about he's dancing inappropriate or he's doing this. And I almost feel like he did that as a message of like, you always attack these women for
The
dancing like
women.
this,
Yeah.
but when I do it,
No
nobody
one
says
attacks
anything.
me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think that's true because if he can dance like that wearing practically nothing, why
can't women?
can no like women artists dance like that?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, even like in the past, not even with just this message, but like men dancing without their shirts on, like obviously like men cannot wear shirts, but like if a
women do
woman
it,
shows her
we're
like
attacked.
her chest or
Right.
like her midriff, like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the
It's
a big
controversy.
controversy. I
Exactly. It's like how
remember-
women dress these days.
Yeah, it makes me think back to the Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
Yes.
She was there with, was it Robin Thicke, who was performing
Yeah,
with her?
yep,
And she got so much heat for the way that she was dancing and
Yeah.
her clothes. And yeah, like Lil Nas X comes out and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's the message he was trying to push, which good for him. I love him. His performance was great. Everybody's performance was great. I thought the show was really good and it was kind of a good recovery from the past pandemic shows that they've
Yes.
put on.
Right.
Absolutely.
But so that's
agree with
kind
that.
of the gist of the music awards. I mean, we had the looks that we had to talk about. We're going to talk about looks in a different way coming up a little bit later in the show when we talk about the Met Gala. But
Exciting.
we have a lot more to talk about. But Rachel and Alyssa are spilling the hot tea with our brand new segment, Hot Topics. Over to you, ladies.
Hello everyone, we are so excited to be back for another season of Point Blank, especially with the new new segment, Hot Topics, excuse me. I'm Rachel Diodato.
And I'm Alyssa Hefner, and we are your hosts for Hot Topics this week. The entertainment world is filled with gossip, and this week has been no different.
First off, as you may have heard, Kylie Jenner is pregnant again.
Oh my goodness, I think this rocked my world. I kind of had heard some rumors. I think fans went a little nuts and was like, oh my gosh, her nail color is different than like her like Instagram story versus like post. And like, they're like, why is it different? Like,
I
what's
know, I
up?
first saw a TikTok actually, and they were like, this Kylie Jenner is pregnant and this is why. And they're like, her nail color wasn't this color this week. Like everything from her birthday posts were like fake and like
Yeah.
all this stuff. And I was like, there's no way. Like just some like normal like college girl figured this out and cracked the code. I was so shocked.
So do you think fans are a little nuts over this, or they had it right because she like puts everything out there? Like, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, she's very open about her life. I mean, I don't know if she planned on being more secret like how she was with Stormy, but if they did kind of force her to expose like, you know, her own personal life and this pregnancy, I do kind of think it might be a little too much.
I agree. I'm kind of intrigued, I guess, to see how this pregnancy is different from Stormy's too, because Stormy's was completely private, and this one, she's like very first trimester kind of thing. So, how the difference is. with
Yeah,
that.
I know. But I love how Travis is with Stormy,
Yes.
and it's so cute. And I'm so excited to until they like reveal the baby name.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think it'll be till birth personally, just because
Yeah,
she's private. But I'm
definitely.
so excited.
I know.
Especially with like gender as well. I think that's gonna be so
I'm
cute.
kind of hoping it's a boy.
Me too.
I
Okay,
just,
me
like,
too.
I think Kylie will definitely like dress him up so cute. Like
I know.
she already dresses up
Right.
Stormy so cute,
Adorable.
but especially to see them together, and I just like. There's gonna be so many babies around.
I know.
Like that whole family, they're just like popping out babies.
No,
left and
I
right.
feel
I'm
like they
Jesus.
just, since they already have a big family, I think they
I
just want to
know.
keep popping them out.
I
I love it
know.
though. I love it.
Me too. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm confused with Travis and Kylie's relationship. Though.
Okay, me
'Cause I didn't
too.
even know they were back together.
Okay, honestly, I kind of heard like I guess like, you know, how, like the rumors are and stuff. I heard a little rumor, but I didn't know if it was like official, and this definitely makes it official. So I didn't really know either,
I know.
but we'll see. Moving on to something that has been on everyone else's mind. After 13 years, Britney Spears is almost free of her conservatorship. And to make things even better, she's engaged. It seems like Britney is finally getting everything she deserves. What do you think, Rachel?
I am so happy.
Yes.
Like after, I think the conservatorship started in 2008 after her huge public breakdown, and her father, Jamie Spears, has been basically controlling her life ever since.
Yeah.
You can even learn more about it in the documentary that she has, but it's absolutely insane. And the fact that she's been with her boyfriend now for 5 years.
Yes.
They met in a music set in 2016, and she couldn't get married because of this.
Yeah.
And she couldn't have kids because of this. And it was just like so upsetting, and she just didn't deserve any of it.
I agree that she didn't deserve it, but also I don't know the exact rumors again because it's celebrity life, but if the mental stability wasn't there, I do feel like maybe she shouldn't be having kids, or maybe she can't handle it at the moment, but I don't think her dad should control her life by any means.
Yeah.
But the kids might be a little extreme.
Yeah, exactly. And I also can't help but wonder if she's going to have a prenup or not.
Okay, so I've kind of looked into this
Okay.
with the prenup. So fans are telling her on every social media platform, prenup, prenup, prenup.
Yeah.
And the fiance even kind of clapped back on his Instagram story and was like, of course we're getting a prenup. I gotta protect my shoes and my golf clubs. like go her, she's
Yeah.
great, but I gotta protect my stuff as well. And so they are officially getting one, but I love that he had a good spirit about it.
Good, yeah. I mean, I know he is famous. He's a personal trainer, he is a model, and he's an
Yes.
actor, but nothing like her.
No.
So I'm glad that they are okay on the same page with that stuff.
I agree. I love that fans were watching out for her, but I also think it could be a little bit frustrating, but I'm glad that they both had good spirits about it
Yeah.
because I wouldn't want anything to ruin it.
Yeah. I'm also just really scared that if she does like end up getting out of this conservatorship, I think her father, Jamie Spears, recently dropped off the papers to resign from the position in Los Angeles at the courthouse, and the official court date is September 29th. But I really hope, like, if something happens after and she has like another mental breakdown and like everybody, it just like claps back at her, I would be so upset.
Oh
but
my
I
gosh,
don't
I
think it
know.
will. Like,
I think she really, this kind of set her
Yeah.
straight, I think. How do you think the court will go? Do you think that she'll become free completely?
I mean, the father is now like, I think it's definitely kind of forced because of the whole social media back it has now, and that he's probably like, he's tired of being the bad guy.
Yes.
So since that he is giving the papers to the court, I'm going to assume yes. But I guess it just all depends.
We're gonna have to wait and see,
Yeah.
pretty much. I honestly think that she will become free too. I think, like I said, this really set her straight. And again, how active she is on social media and everything, she really does seem to have her life together, and I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, me too. I'm really excited to see
Yes.
where it goes. Our last hot topic of the night is nonetheless the final season of The Ellen Show. The first episode, season 19, aired last week. The first guest being Jennifer Aniston, who also happened to be the first guest on the first season. I mean, talk about a full circle.
Oh my gosh, I
Alyssa,
know.
what do you think?
I am honestly so sad. I know Ellen had a little bit of controversy last year, but I'm so sad. I love her. I think she brings so much joy to the world with the giveaways, just her meaning, her message at the end of every show. Like, whether it's fake or not, I don't think it is. But I love Ellen. She makes me laugh. I really wish she could stay on, but I get she's been on the air for so long. But also Jennifer Aniston being the first and like the very first one, and then like the first kind of, for the first season, I think that's really,
Yeah, that
really
was cool. Do you think that it is the last season because of the whole backlash she got?
Yes. So honestly, I don't think Ellen's one to like kind of step down from a fight, I would say. So I don't think that's the sole reason. I think it maybe had a little bit to do with it, just because she was tired of the hate and being in the limelight. But I don't think it was the full reason. Like I said, she's been on air for 20 years.
Yeah.
So I think she's just time to take a break.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for this season and all the stars. Kind of read an article, like I know Kim K is going to surprise her, and then like Charlie D'Amelio and Jennifer Aniston and stuff. So I love like the stars that are going to be on there just to support her and celebrate her years on air.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard because like I loved Ellen and all that stuff, but now I just like ever since I've heard the things that had happened, I just like it's so hard to enjoy the show now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like looking into it before this to see like kind of remind myself what she had done, and the fact that she like had her crew like keep on messaging to her and being like, oh, like with COVID, like what are the hours and our pay is going to be like? And she just hired a whole new company at home
Okay, wow,
to
I didn't
film
realize
that.
that.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you can't control everything on your show, but
No,
you know, if you
yeah, I
have
feel
such
like
a
she can
big
to a
figure
degree,
and like
yeah.
so much money, and this is your show, like it's your future, and like the way that people see you, like you should take care of the people that help you be the person you are.
Absolutely.
So it's hard for me to sit there and watch and feel bad or sad that it's leaving. I just can't.
I honestly, yeah, I didn't realize that she hired a new crew and fired the old one or whatever
Yeah.
happened. That does make me kind of sad because I honestly thought she was a great person. I thought it was rumors and people talk, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. But it seems like some of it is turning out to be true, which makes
I
me really
know.
sad.
But it is important to remember all that she has done.
Oh my gosh, the
And-
giveaways every single
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
It's amazing.
I mean, she has helped everyone in so many ways, and people just have to remember.
Wait, question. Do you
Yeah.
think that she's going to do a big like final giveaway or big final something?
I think she should. Like
Yeah.
it will be. I think that's what everyone's kind of expecting. So if she doesn't, that's going to be a bad way to end the show. I think.
Yes.
But I really hope she does.
Because
I mean,
I heard she has a mask audience now, so people are in person. It's a full audience, so like
exactly.
plenty of time for giveaways. So like you know how she does
Exactly.
it to the audience. So like maybe something big or I don't know.
I know. Well, we'll see.
Yes.
Time will come, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's so much tea to spill, but tune in next week to hear the latest celebrity gossip. Let's head back to Riley and Danielle and Claire to hear about the 2021 Met Gala.
All right, well, those topics were definitely hot, and it's a lot going on in the entertainment industry. But the 2021 Met Gala happened last night, and the theme was In America, a lexicon of fashion. Some of the looks served, but others did not hit the mark. What were some of your guys' favorite looks from the night?
I think Kendall Jenner was definitely my
was
favorite.
stunning.
She looked stunning.
She was gorgeous. Her look was inspired by Audrey Hepburn, apparently, which,
Yes.
like, I can see it.
Yeah.
I wish she just did her hair like Audrey Hepburn
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
differently than her
It was
normal
from-
slicked back bun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in My Fair Lady, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
she looked so good. What about you?
I think Lily Reinhart. I loved
Yeah,
it. And what was it? The
amazing.
flowers are from like the
From
different
each
states.
50
Yeah.
states.
I loved it. It was, I don't know why. It was just so pretty and like
She's always
elegant
so
to me.
classy.
Yes.
She really
Very
is.
classy.
And I think it really fit the theme too. A lot of people like you kind of had to look into like what their like dress or whatever they were wearing
Yeah.
meant to the theme of like In America. But being that hers was the 50 flowers, I
Yeah.
think that was like perfect for the
Yes.
theme.
Very creative, fit perfectly. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
She looked amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, enough talk because it's time for a game. Okay.
My favorite part.
So we're going to show pictures of some of the most eye-catching looks from the night, and we all have to decide whether or not the look is hot or not.
Okay.
So, hence the name,
Noted.
Hot or Not, our first game of the season. So, like I said, we're gonna show the thing on the screen. We're all three of us are gonna look at the picture and see whether we think the look was hot or not.
Okay.
So, going into our first look, we have the Queen herself, Mrs. Williams, Serena Williams. What do we think of this look? Should we all do it on three? Say what we
Okay.
think.
Yeah, let's do it on 3. Oh, I
Okay,
have
ready?
to decide.
Ready? Oh, I don't know.
I can't decide either.
I know.
Okay. Are you ready?
I wonder what she's gonna say. I think we're ready.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hot.
Not. Oh, all right. So, why do you think not?
I don't know. I just think there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I don't know what she was trying to go for with
Yeah.
America necessarily. I don't know. I just think it's too much.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's too much going on. If she were to do like a little black number under the cape or something like that to kind of make the cape like the focal point of her outfit, I think she could have done something really
agree.
well. Why did you say hot?
Well, it was hard because I was looking at it, I was like, ooh, do I like it? Do I not? But I think it is one of those like bigger things where it's like, okay, like I kind of like the vibe. Like I'm not a huge fan of the big, like bulky stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like this one has like a rhyme or reason somehow.
Yeah.
And like the way that like the pink, I think it's stars. The pink
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
stars like kind of match the cape. I think that like maybe like an eagle with the stars like super. I don't know. It's
Oh,
like
maybe it
very
could be an
vague to the
eagle.
theme, but I was like, oh, like eagle and like the stars for the flag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it fits in there a little bit. It's pretty like obscure, like abstract.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I don't know.
okay. Not terrible, but just not my
the
favorite look of
worst
the.
look
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Fair
all right,
enough.
Yeah.
I
okay.
started off strong, I guess.
All right, let's move on to our next one. Ben Platt. What do we think of this one? You guys got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hot.
Not.
Oh, did we
Not-
all say hot?
I said hot.
I
You
said hot.
I
You
said not.
Oh.
Okay, I am obsessed with Ben Platt, so I'm biased here. However, I think the jean on jean really like screams America. Like blue jeans, jean jacket, like that is America. And I think that I love how he like didn't put his arms into the sleeves of the jacket and like the flare at the bottom of the pants with like the heel. I just think that it's something that a guy wouldn't wear on the red carpet, so it's already eye-catching. But then also when you look at the theme of like in America and see the jean, I think that he really pulled it in together. I loved it.
I agree with the theme, and also like aside from theme, it just like matches his vibe.
Yeah.
Like if you like, it just seems like yes, like I'm going for like the denim, and like again like eye catching. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
See, I was the complete opposite. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, no. I mean, he looks good. I don't deny that, but I think he could have done something better.
Okay.
I do like the denim one. I mean, it's not. I'm kind of like in the middle.
Okay.
It's hot, not. And
Yeah.
I mean, I get the vibe that he was going for the In America theme. I just think he could have done it a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, I think if he were to have worn this outfit to another Met Gala like camp or like something like that,
Right.
it wouldn't work.
Exactly.
But I think like jean is like so like America
Yeah.
that it works.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
give
That's
him
fair.
props for that.
Cool, cool. All right. Next one. Who do we have? Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
She was, I saw her all over my Instagram feed, my stories. People were loving it and people were hating it. But what do you guys think? Ready? You guys know what you're
Yes.
thinking? 1, 2, 3.
Not.
Hot. I think it's hot.
What?
Really?
Because, okay, here's my
All right.
reasoning. I think the outfit is so bad. Why, I don't see what the point of it is. Like, I don't think it's a pretty dress. She somehow makes it look so good. Like, if you put anybody else in that dress, it would be terrible. But something about, like, just her aura that she has, she can make anything look good. So, like, looking at this, like, if I were to see, like, I don't know, some other person in that, I would be like, what the heck are they wearing?
Yeah.
But seeing her, I'm like, she is working it. Like, she
Yeah.
is making it look good.
I mean, not deniable. Like, I'm not gonna deny that.
Exactly.
Like,
She
if
always
anyone
looks
else wore this,
amazing.
I'd be like, ah.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, I can see where it's making it work. When I look at it, all I can see is, like, the snowsuit that you would wear when you were little and would go in the snow. Like, those,
Yeah.
like, pants and, like, the material, like, I feel like I'd be like, ooh, like, if she walked past me and, like,
Yeah.
scraped my arm. So that's why I said no.
The thing that's shouting at me that I'm like, no, is whatever's on her head.
The beanie.
The beanie.
Yeah.
Is it a beanie? Is it, I don't know what it is. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if that wasn't there, I would say, okay, it's Rihanna. She would look good in anything. Wouldn't look past the snow outfit.
Yeah.
But the beanie really throws it off for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think her hair could have come out a little more, but it's Rihanna. So,
Right.
but who do we have next? Let's go to our next person. Kendall Jenner. Okay, so I think we know where you stand. I think we know where we all stand for this
True.
one. This is hot. Like,
Yeah.
this is really hot.
That was one of my favorite looks. Like,
Yes.
Amazing.
stunning.
Amazing.
Stunning.
This is one of my favorite looks from any Met Gala that I've seen.
Yeah, this is my favorite look of hers from the past. Like,
I did love her purple one too with Kylie.
Yes.
She always serves.
She really
when
does.
She comes to the Met.
Yeah.
She never disappoints me.
My one critique for it, I wish that there was something where you didn't see like her underwear or whatever she has.
The Skims,
Yeah,
probably.
the Skims. I think
A little marketing in there.
being that it's a clear, like a see-through dress, that was her best option.
Yeah.
But if the dress were to have like some sort of very faint, like nude, like undercoat type thing, I feel like it would look really good. But it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's so
She
hot.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
I have
I mean,
nothing else to say about
Yeah.
Stunning.
Enough said
I
about her.
can't.
We can't talk about that. Next person,
Oh.
Kim Petras.
All right.
I don't. I think we're all in the same boat
No,
with this one.
it's a no
Like,
for me. I
Well,
can't
I-
even defend it. That's the problem. Like, I don't know how to defend
What
it.
was she going for?
I will say, I mean, again, I can't really defend it either. I do not like the look. This could work in camp, the theme that they had 2-3 years ago. That would be a good camp outfit. But, like, I guess because people ride horses in America, the one thing I like about this look is her hair.
Well, I was just looking. The hair matches the mane on the.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
yeah,
if I like
guess
it.
that's what she was.
I don't think I
going
like that.
for.
I wouldn't pick that hair for like another look, but because it's a horse, like I think that's pretty clever to
Right.
do like the
Yeah.
braid and make it look like a
Right.
mane at the back.
I can respect that.
Yeah, but other than that, very bad decision on Kim's part.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, let's move on from her. Who's our next person? Lil Nas X. Not one, not two, but 3 outfits. He pulled a Lady Gaga. Remember when she went with multiple outfit changes? Icon. What do we think of
So
this
are we rating
moment?
every outfit or just the thing as
I
a
think we
whole?
could do the thing as a
Okay.
whole,
Yeah.
the concept.
Okay.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hot.
Did you say hot?
I did.
Oh, we're all in
Oh.
agreement.
Yes.
Sweet. I think, first of all, you are making a statement by wearing 3 different outfits. And I think it's
Yeah.
kind of like a.
3 different
what-
gold outfits.
Yeah. What are those like toys called where like the porcelain dolls or like you take one out and there's a
Oh.
smaller one in it?
The stacking things.
Yeah.
What, I don't know.
That's what this reminds me of. Like there's something smaller in each outfit.
Yes.
If he were to have just worn that outfit, the one on the left, I'd be like, why? What are you
Yeah.
doing? But because it's like, okay, let me reveal this, and it's like this gold armor. I'm like, okay, kind of cool. And then
Yeah.
it's onto that. It looks like an ice skating outfit. So I think if he were to wear each of those individually, I'm like, no. But together, I'm like, that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I actually only saw the armor before this. So
Oh.
and that was like I was not about it because I heard that it was plastic.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, really? I think he can do better than that, but I really like the ice skating outfit look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all together, I think it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
agree.
just such a statement. Like, especially what we were talking about before, all this controversy. You come in and you're like, here I am. This is what I got.
Make your
And I'm serving the looks. Like,
That's why I love him. Like
Yeah.
he keeps getting these heat for different things, and he is just like flourishing. Off
like
of it.
literally wearing the armor.
Yeah,
Like, this is the armor I've
yeah.
built.
I love him. Love the look. Definitely good. Let's move on to our next look of the night. And maybe that's it.
Oh.
I guess we just can't get over Lil Nas X's look.
Yeah.
No, I
There's-
can't. I can't
I'm
stop
still
looking.
stuck on Kendall Jenner from
Yeah, yeah. We have to like recover.
It's a lot to process.
From
Triple the
3.
time.
Yeah. I wonder if those crystals were, I mean, the diamonds on his thing, if that's made out of plastic, I don't know.
No,
But-
but I did hear that the armor was plastic.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's it for the game. He kind of wrapped it up for us, kind of came in, made a
Good way to
statement.
end it.
Yeah.
Somebody I do want to talk about is Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Because she came in, face completely covered, like a t-shirt, long. What did you guys think of that look?
So when I first saw it, I was like, Kim, what are you doing?
Yeah.
This is not it. But then I heard what she was going for
Okay.
with the look, about how she can walk into a room and even if she's all covered up, you can see her silhouette and you know that it's
Yes.
her.
Yeah.
And I honestly love that because people critique her all the time for, dressing like half naked on Instagram with kids. And now she shows up and she's all covered and people are still critiquing her. So I really like what she was going for to
Yeah.
try to be like, I could walk in wearing anything and
Yeah.
you would know who I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this obsession with like the skin showing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's like, it's not my skin that makes you uncomfortable. Like, what is it? Is it that I'm a woman? Is it that I have a body?
It's
like,
that she's Kim
Right.
Kardashian.
Exactly.
And people have so much to say about Kim Kardashian, so that
Yes.
was a statement.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like the look. Like I was like the T-shirt,
Right.
but the meaning of the look I loved. Like it was my favorite
Yes.
meaning of the
Behind
night.
Absolutely.
any of the looks.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about the looks of the Met Gala all day, all
Mm-hmm.
night. There were so many good ones. But we have to move on to our final topic of the night, which is, of course, the upcoming Dancing with the Stars premiere. The cast was announced last week on Good Morning America. So let's talk about it. Did you guys see the cast reveal? Who's going to be on the show?
Yes, we have seen the cast reveal.
What
Have
do
we
we
seen
think?
it? Okay, the biggest news: JoJo Siwa performing with her the first same-sex partnership.
Yes.
I
yes.
love that.
Iconic.
So iconic.
And more iconic that is JoJo Siwa.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
know.
the year she's had, the growth she's had, the support, and to come out and be like, this is it.
yeah.
Like
I'm
literally
so
making
excited
history.
To see her.
I'm so excited. I think she's like great. She's doing her thing. People are gonna judge her for whatever she's like.
Right.
She's doing great. I'm so excited to see like the representation behind having a same-sex couple on
Yeah.
Dance with the Stars,
Yeah.
and I really think it opens the door for so many other potential couplings in the future. I know that
agree.
there's a lot of other people from previous seasons who probably might have wanted to have a same-sex
Yeah.
coupling or would have thrived more in that just coupling that they would have had. So I think this really opens the door, and I'm really excited for that. I'm also really excited for Cody Rigsby to be on Dancing with the Stars. My mom got a Peloton over Christmas break. I made an account and I started cycling with Cody Rigsby. I was like, I love this man. Like, he is so fun. He's hilarious. Like, he is just like that guy. And when I saw he was on the cast, I was like, over the moon. I was like, I love him. He's such a personality. So I cannot wait for him. Somebody else that's a little controversial, there's a lot of controversy going on in this episode. Olivia Jade, the college
I
admission
was
scandal.
so surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw her on the casting too.
Yeah. Like, just imagine, like, how, I don't even know, like, the amount of media coverage that she and her family have already gotten, and to go out and be like, surprise,
Yeah.
I'm competing for your votes, for your attention. Like, imagine that pressure.
I'm really wondering how the audience is receiving that news that she's going to be on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
show, and you know, if people are, you know, going to vote her really low.
Yeah.
I'm
I
interested to
saw
see.
an article about like people's responses to her,
Mm-hmm.
and you had, I don't want to say half, but you had a group of people who were like all in for her, like ready for her to compete, and then you had a lot of people saying, we need to make sure she doesn't get votes, no matter how good she is, we need to vote her off, like
wow.
Right.
giving so much like anger towards this girl because of what happened with her and her family. Dancing with the Stars, I think, is pretty smart of casting her because you have to cast people who are still up in the air and like kind of a conversation going around. Like last season, they casted Carol Baskin when Tiger King was
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
Everyone was like, was it her?
Yeah,
and here she is getting all these
basically
votes.
in the middle of like a crime. They're like, all right, let's
Yeah.
cast her, and that got attention for the show. Same thing with Sean Spicer. Like
Yeah.
he was a hot topic, and they were talking about
Yes.
him. They were voting
Yeah,
for him.
and they like having, I think, as much as it irritates the audience, like, trust me, I'm one of those people that's like, this person's getting votes, they shouldn't be here, and I'm mad about it. But they, honestly, like, it keeps you engaged to have that
I
one
agree.
person
It
who you're
does.
like, they don't deserve to be here anymore, and here they are. What, Sean Spicer, week 6? Like,
Yeah.
long time. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, but it keeps it interesting up until the point where you're on your toes for the winner.
Yeah.
Like, that's
I
how they keep
agree.
it engaging.
I think they do a good job at casting people in their prime, like when
Yeah.
something's going on,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get a bigger audience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, who do we think's gonna win?
Oh gosh.
Haven't
want
even seen it
JoJo
yet.
Siwa to win.
JoJo Siwa.
I
do.
think, oh my gosh. I'm going to say JoJo Siwa. I really want her to
Really?
win. Well, also, like, it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
same-sex couple winning.
I
Yeah.
think
Like, what
that
a
would really be a
message.
statement.
Yeah, I think that will be also iconic, but
Says
I gotta
the
go.
Cody
I gotta
Rigsby.
go with Cody.
Yeah.
Knew it.
I love him.
It was
but,
coming.
I mean, I guess we'll
Peloton
see.
buddy.
Yes, I guess we'll see. We'll see the rest of the premiere with the rest of the stars, see who they're coupled up with.
So ready for it.
Yes, tune in this Monday, September 20th at 8 p.m. on ABC. That is all of the time that we have for tonight, but tune in next week, same time, same place. Thanks for joining us. Bye.